Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. And the kickoff will be returned. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked-about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes, first game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. The one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. To throw, it's Williams. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. 2nd down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
Hand off to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
To throw, it's Davis. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking downfield, it's Williams. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Spinning out of the tackle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
We'll give it to the running back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Williams. The pass is caught.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Continues to fight for yards. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect.
10, Michigan, 7.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for some space. It's Fields. That run moves the ball to the 16. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The Sooners will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. And here's the return now from midfield. Still going. It's a foot race. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fights off a defender. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To the air, it's Davis. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Look out. He's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. Not the accuracy we expect of this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Sooners are in the red zone now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Fields. In the clear at the 25. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33. The Sooners hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The sure hands, it's Ferguson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Davis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Back at the punt for the 4th time today. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. It's a toss play to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Fires quickly to the left. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. The sure hands. It's Fields. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the ground, it's King. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets laid on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. In the red area, it's King. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here late. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes the catch. It's mush. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Davis. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Williams. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that.
Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their 1st interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wolverines! They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he escapes. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. It's a shotgun run call. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.